Honest, Unis, honest.
This is it. The last week of Unis Honest, or at least 6 days from the time of this recording to be exact. It's been quite a journey, to be completely honest. To me, Unis Honest is something special, and I wanted to have my own way of saying goodbye to the channel. This is my own personal goodbye anyway, and I don't even know where to begin. It has been an incredible journey throughout this last year. I remember I discovered Unis Honest, it was about 2 weeks into the channel at that point. I was scrolling through Mark's channel, I saw the introduction video, this will end in 1 year, or whatever it was called. And I remember thinking, was he talking about his own channel? What was he talking about? And that's the curiosity that drew me into it. I watched the video, I was confused and intrigued, and so I went over to the link in the description. I watched the introduction video on that channel, and I was immediately enthralled by the premise of what Mark and Ethan had created. To me, it was something very mysterious, but something that looked like it was going to be very distinct and unique on YouTube. And that's what made those early videos special, not just for me, but I think for a lot of people as well. It was the not knowing of what this was going to be. And even though I love the vast majority of the videos throughout the entire year, it's those first videos up until about February that are the best ones for me, because those are the ones that in that time frame we got to see a lot of those spiral kind of videos. I liked those because it was fun to see Mark and Ethan give us challenges. I always loved, and it put a smile on my face every time. I don't know if you're watching this, but Mark and Ethan, if you're watching this, it always put a smile on my face when you guys would be there in your suits and you would be giving us challenges to do with opportunities, and there would be actual punishments for both of you, usually for Mark of course, and that was very enthralling to me. And when the barrel got destroyed, that's when things started getting serious. That's when I was like, okay, there is no limits with this channel. Anything can happen. Choices will be made that cannot be taken back. And it was that point that I was happy I was subscribed to it. I knew I was in it for life then at that point. Going off of that, I would always get goosebumps at the end of every video, especially those spiral videos, when Ethan would say memento mori and Mark would say we'll see you tomorrow. That always filled me with joy for some reason. And it was because of that, actually, when you guys released the Accepting the Truth video, that one broke me because Ethan said memento mori and I was wishing for Mark to say we'll see you tomorrow. And when you did, oh my god, it literally made me cry, because it felt almost it felt personal almost, and that's what I loved about it. That final we'll see you tomorrow, at least a few more tomorrows, that was something special and something I will never forget for a long time to come. Obviously, as the channel went on over the months, I only got more and more invested with it. Every day at 8 p.m. Irish time, I would be watching the channel. I'd be really excited. I would never know what was coming next. This channel was completely unpredictable, and that's part of what made it so entertaining, is that literally anything could happen and it wouldn't be surprising. And that just made me more invested. Around January, I don't know what video it was, but there was one video anyway, and it must have made me think a lot about the end, because it encouraged me to go out and buy some merch. I bought underneath this the Founders long sleeve that I'm wearing. I got that in January, and then obviously I got this whenever it went available in May, because I think this is a really cool design for a hoodie, and I thought it would be a wonderful way to remember the channel after its end. But merch aside, the videos themselves, they've given me so many memories. There's been so many good ones. And I'm not gonna lie, Mark and Ethan, if you're watching this, there were a few bad ones, mostly during the quarantine to be fair, but you did the best you could, and that's all anyone could ever ask from you. The quarantine months were pretty rough for everyone, obviously, but obviously with the channel, you guys not being able to do the ideas you wanted to do, and so that is unfortunate. But as Ethan said in the Accepting the Truth video, life never goes the way you want it to. And it's funny how this one YouTube channel has become very symbolic of life itself in that sense. As we're coming up in the end now, I'm really beginning to see the meaning of it all. I always saw the meaning of it, but especially now, right at the end, it's all very clear. It was never about the videos. The videos are entertaining, they're funny and all that, but it was never about that. It was about the experience of being in the moment, of knowing that this is going to end. This is going to have a conclusion. It's not something that's going to taper off and be forgotten like next year when they keep making videos. No, it's going to end on November 13th, and we're all going to have happy memories of it when it ends. And I think that's the most beautiful parting gift you can give us, really. Viking Funeral was the first time I had a really big laugh on the channel. When Mark fell down the stairs in that box, that was something else to me. And you know, there's been many other videos since. It would take me all day to list all the ones I like. Even though most of the videos were entertaining and goofy, it's the more serious ones that stood out to me. Those were the ones I appreciate the most. A Serious Conversation Under the Stars, that one was something I really enjoyed because I'm into astronomy, I'd say just as much as Mark is. And you know, seeing you both talk about that and life and our place in the universe, that kind of thing, it felt like a personal one-to-one moment, and you know, I really appreciated that. That was really nice. And even the videos you were doing at the end of October, the Accepting the Truth video, or the video where you showed off the coffin, you know, that was really incredible. I mean, it was pretty rough having two hardcore serious videos a day after each other. That definitely played with my emotions a bit, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know, I'm making this video in the hopes that you'll watch it during the live stream. I don't know if you will, but if you do, I'm hoping something gets done with the coffin one more time. I don't know if that's in your plans, but if it is, it'll be bittersweet to see it one more time. The being brutally honest with each other video, you know, it might seem like an unlikely choice, but that is one of my top favorite videos because I got to see you guys as people, not just content creators for once. It felt really special, that video for me, because I was getting to see you as, you know, people with flaws, real life people who are putting in real work and real time and effort and real sacrifice into this project they're so passionate about. And you know, because you know, I love both of your individual channels, but obviously all we get to see on those channels is what you allow us to see. You know, we see the entertainment, we see the what you want to show us on camera, obviously. And with being brutally honest with each other, I got to see a completely different side to both of you, and I really appreciated that. You know, I got seeing Mark talk to Ethan and say about wanting him to make a short film within this time next year. You know, little details like that were really heartfelt and wholesome, and seeing you guys interact like that is it was something else, and I thank you for that. I thank you for giving us that short little glimpse into your lives and what it's like being hard-working YouTubers, and just seeing your thought process behind the channel and everything like that. It really solidified the special nature of what Unis Honest is meant to be. And I just want to say, you know, for the entire channel, thank you to Mark, to Ethan, to Amy, to Evan, to all the editors, everyone who helped put this together, because this isn't just a YouTube channel. It's something that goes beyond that. And you know, Mark and Ethan, you guys might seem like the most unlikely pair to learn lessons about life and death from, but it's kind of funny in a way. A few days ago, actually, at the time of this recording, my grandfather passed away. He lives over in France, so I hadn't seen him in about a year and a half. But the weird thing about that is, obviously I'm grieving, but at the same time, Unis Honest kind of helped with that. There was something about having having you guys there every single day reminding me that death is coming and that you got to appreciate what you have while it's there. You know, it's an odd coincidence, but the way it lines up is definitely it adds more to it being special for me, really. So I guess thank you for that as well. There's so many memories. There's so many different memes. There's so many different phrases and quotes that I would like to say right now. There's so many iconic things you've said that will live on long past the life of the channel. Like, I wish I could say my favorites here now, but there's just too many of them to list and not enough time. If you'll see this during the live stream, but I really hope you do. This is my goodbye. This is me coming to terms with the end of Unus Annus. I've been on this incredible journey with you guys for the last year. I've got to see you push your limits, go beyond what you thought you could do, you know, really testing yourselves and seeing how far you can go, and seeing you do all sorts of ridiculous and hilarious things as well. But it's something I will never forget. It's my favorite YouTube channel, but that's the sad part of it, is that it's not going to exist in less than a week from now. It all has to end at some point. Nothing lasts forever, really. And that's the beauty of Unus Annus. You guys created something really special, and you know, again, thank you guys so much for everything you've done, for all the hard work each and every single one of you've done. I've respected both of you well before Unus Annus as YouTubers and as content creators, but as Unus Annus went on, and as I got to see you talk more about your thought process going into this and the whole idea behind the creation of the channel, I began to respect you more as artists. Both of you, really. I mean, especially Mark, but both of you especially, because, you know, everyone is telling you not to end the channel. You know, you mentioned that there's YouTube business people who are telling you not to end it. Your editors and stuff are probably telling you not to end it. Your entire audience is telling you not to end it, and yet you're sticking with the vision you have for this project. You're seeing it through to the end, regardless of how painful it might be for ye and even for us. And that is something truly remarkable, you know. I really respect you guys for being able to follow through with that right up to the end. 1 year of your lives you spent putting in all this hard work, even though it's all going to be deleted anyway. You wasted no time and you put in the best effort that you could, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. And so, with nothing else to say, I've come to the part now where I must say goodbye. Mark, Ethan, Amy, and anyone else watching, I hope you see this either during the live stream or afterwards in your own spare time. I really hope you see this, because it would mean the world to me if you got to know just how much I appreciate and respect both of you for what you've done throughout the year. So thank you. And with that, it's time to say goodbye. Memento mori. Unus Annus.